Okay guys, so tomorrow we have the most important game of the season. We're against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final and we simply need to win this game. A lot of the players on the pitch has never even played a cup final before and that may be a disadvantage for us, but I still think that we can beat them. Liverpool is dealing with a lot of injuries and in the 5 last games against Liverpool we actually have drawn 4 of them. And the most recent one is, yeah, the really bad performance in the league, where we was beaten 4-1. But as I said, Liverpool is dealing with a lot of injuries. Nunes and Salah might be back for the game, but I don't see them starting against us. But they also have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's injured, Alisson Becker is injured, Curtis Jones, Diogo Jota have been ruled out for the Wembley showdown with Chelsea. So we're up against an injured Liverpool team, and I think that we could actually do a solid and beat them. But if you look at the record of our recent domestic cup finals, it hasn't looked good. So in 2019 we lost in the Carabao Cup final, in 2020 we lost the FA Cup final, 2021 lost the cup final and the FA Cup final, and in 2022 we lost both of the domestic cup finals. So we're not exactly on a positive record here, but as I said, I still fancy our chances to win this game. And then there's everything about the Conference League thing, that we may not even afford to play in the Conference League next season, which would be the result of winning the Carabao Cup final because we get a spot for it. But as I said previously in the video, a lot of these players has never played a cup final, and some people even say that it would not be beneficial at all for Chelsea to win it. It would actually be better for us to not win the final, and I just think that's bizarre to go to a game and hope that we lose. And with everything that's going on with Chelsea right now, the new owners and everything, it would be the first time we'll actually lift a trophy with Todd Bowley and Clear Lake. So I hope that everyone in Chelsea Football Club is going all in for this final and take the consequences of the FFP rules of UEFA. The worst thing that could happen is that we get banned from European competitions for a year, and that probably doesn't even matter to us, because I don't see us finishing in a position to qualify for the European competitions of next year either. So it is what it is. I just want us to win this next game and see what happens from there. But I want to share with you guys my lineup for this game. I would like to play very similar to how we have been playing the last couple of games, because we have been playing like we have a new fresh breath of just energy, and I think Poch is turning this around, and I really hope that this form can continue, because then we even might qualify for the European competitions this season. But I don't have high hopes, because earlier this season we have beaten Tottenham, and then the game straight after we lose. The last time we did a draw against Manchester City 4-4, we lost the game after. So it's just a lot of inexperience, and that's why I don't think we can compete in this year's Premier League. So my lineup for this game, I'm obviously gonna choose to start with Petrovic in goal. He has been fantastic, and I don't think he's put a foot wrong since he came in instead of Sanchez. So he will be starting in goal, and a new fan favorite will start at right back, Malo Gusto, and as well as Disasi at centre back. He has picked up a form recently that I enjoy a lot, and it seems like he has the mentality that we as a fan base have. He said after the game against Manchester City that we could have won, and we can't say that Chelsea have turned the corner because we don't know that for sure yet. We have had a lot of bad results, and he knows that, and I think he just shows the mentality aspects. So he starts at centre back along with Levi Colwill. A lot of people is talking about Thiago Silva, and he will be back for the game, but I don't want to start him. I want to continue with what we have been doing recently, and hopefully continue getting to get a result against Liverpool now. And at left back, we will go with Ben Chilwell. We don't have an alternative as of right now, and he has been playing really good as of recently, so he gets the spot. The center defensive midfielders will be Enzo and Caicedo. They probably pick themselves, so not a lot to talk about on that one. On the right wing, we play Cole Palmer. Probably the best player in our squad right now, and he just needs to play this game. I will also play Gallagher in the middle, because I think that he's been good in these games where the opposition wants to have the ball. He's really good at pressing play, and he plays in the middle. On the left wing, I would like to see Michael Jackson, Nicholas Jackson. We've seen him in the number 10 position a lot recently. I don't think that he plays as well in the number 10 position as it does on the wing. So I'm gonna stick Nico Jackson on the left wing. And the 10 position, I would like Nkunku to finally start. He's been just a sub recently, and that's probably up to Poch. He has come back from an injury, and I think we're just easing him into the side, but I need Nkunku to start in a League Cup final. I can see Pochettino do Jackson up front and put Sterling or Mudryk on the left wing, but I just want that to be changed up and play this formation that I picked out as much as possible, because Nkunku will be a key player for Chelsea years to come, and I believe he needs some game time, and he probably has the most experience apart from Thiago Silva in these sort of games, so I would like him to start and do his job. So my prediction for this game, I see this game go two ways, and I don't want to say that Chelsea will lose. I want to bring some positivity, but I think that one thing that could happen is that we draw in a 1-1 and go to the extra time, and then go to penalties. And Chelsea's record on penalties is quite good. With Petrovic in goal, I think he saved like 3 penalties last time. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that Chelsea win on penalties after 1-1. The other way the game could go is that we win on a 2-1. But I fancy a 1-1 draw, actually. I think that's going to be the result. So that's my prediction for the game. Let me know what you think the game is going to be. Let me know if you would have picked another starting 11. If so, who would you switch out? And come on, you Blues.